And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Robinson looking to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cobb. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has some really, really good hands as well.
Makes the grab. It's Branch. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
And the Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got some room into the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he was gone. No second guessing at all. That was picture perfect, and he uses his speed to just gash the defense.
The Canes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try the run. Max going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. So Texas offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And are we ever lucky to see these 2 great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these 2 quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are 2 huge names, you know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Longhorns can really is 2nd and short. Looking for a crease. It's Connors. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Fighting off the defender.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good.
He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Extra point here will tie the game. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, and not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll give it to him again. Makes him talk to the hand. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Robinson will throw. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Canes are on the move. To the ground with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to it. Makes it past the marker. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Hurricanes with the 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
And the Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. On the ground, it's Black. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty.
It don't matter, man.
The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Do it like that. If you lose, you lose. Accept your losses. You know what I'm saying? Then on another one, then you like quit. You know what I mean?
They'll go to the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. To the air, it's Klubnik. Got the back over the middle. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Fleming. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Complete to the left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. In the waning seconds of the first half, just enough time to try a field goal to take the lead. And this one is perfect. And the 3-ball locks us up as we get closer to the half. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now what you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Shoots it to the left. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Finds the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Longhorns are flying down the field. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Douglas.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Quickly complete. Makes one man miss. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. To the ground, he's got it again. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown, at least for now.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got second and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got third and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now they regain the lead. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Canes have a lot of options on second and inches. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Robinson looking to pass. Got it in the middle at Stewart. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker, it's Branch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. He'll keep it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be 3rd and long. handoff. It's Connors. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's Davis. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Robinson will throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Yeah,
What a
for
great
real.
job by the quarterback.
We
He
almost
had to
lost.
be pinpoint accurate on that touchdown pass, giving his offense the lead here with just seconds to go in the game.
Great catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
6 seconds left.
And they add
You
the
up by
extra
4.
point to finish the drive. A very efficient
Slowly.
5-play scoring drive. And what a way to end it with what is likely the game winner in the final seconds. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Bringing the heat. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. It's one thing to execute early in the game.
Texas.
Tight ball game, right at the end. You need
Hey,
the clutch
front.
plays. These guys
They made
deliver.
it hard for
And
him.
you can't teach that gene.
Yeah.
You have people that
They
they
made
can
it hard.
focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's
That
why I
will
asked
put the
you,
wrap
you want
on
one?
things from
Is
here
that what
for
it is?
David
You
Pollack
want
and Jesse
one?
Palmer. I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I could not see no rapper. No matter of fact, no. Because y'all done already proved to me that y'all keep saying, "Oh, my rappers is good." They better not be on that table. They'll be make their way to a garbage or something. Bad with here for this here. Because you can't be in here. I don't even know, Mama. Y'all in here like that right now. And y'all got to guess. Oh, looking for the cat. Y'all better agree on something. When they get an argument, shut it down. No argument. Y'all know y'all agreed on an hour. That's what y'all said, an hour. So I don't want to hear nothing else. I'm playing. I'm moving the goalposts. It's an hour. If it's an hour, you took an hour, then he gets an hour. He take an hour, you take. If he take an hour, you take an hour. You're not gonna be playing together, so stop talking about it. Because you guys can't even talk to each other with some decency and respect most of the time. So why would I even encourage that? Oh, if you and Kahari play, then that's. Or if him and Kahari play, that's an hour. Because they both 30 minutes. I try to be as right as possible when it comes to that. So nobody could say, oh,